Do 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 do. Draw with Mr. Greg!
Hi boys and girls, today I'm going to show you how you can draw something like this. Or this. Or this. It all uses the same tricks. Let's get started. What you're going to need to do is start with a regular piece of paper and a marker. Pink might not be the best choice, so I'm going to choose a dark color like brown. Whatever color you have, just make sure it's nice and dark. Okay, I'm going to draw a line somewhere in the middle or closer to the bottom, as long as it goes from the side to the other side. Then draw another line right below that. Okay, so this half of our paper is going to be water, and this half is going to be a city. So maybe it's along a river. A lot of cities were built along rivers, and that's because they would use boats to get stuff from place to place, and they would take all their stuff from one city to another using rivers. All right, let's go ahead. After you put in some of those bumpy water lines, let's do a bumpy line like this, and that'll look like bushes. All right, after that, you can go ahead and put in a bumpy line above, and this could either be a cloud, or in this case, we're going to make it a tree. So this is like trees that are close to us, so they're kind of big. Make another tree that looks like it's underneath or behind the one that you just did. Draw a curving line down towards the bushes and another curving line inward and down towards the bushes. Then put the letter U between them. Okay? Let's do another one. Curve in and down. Curve in and down. Don't make them come to a point. The trunk of the tree needs to be thick at the bottom. All right, now if you would like to draw more trees on this side, you can. You can see I have trees on either side, and I even have bushes on either side, but on this one I'm just going to start concentrating on the buildings now. Buildings are easy. They're fun too. I think you'll really enjoy making your buildings. Start with a vertical line and put one beside it. If they're not perfectly straight, don't worry about it. And then put a line that connects those two. Keep adding more buildings by using up lines and over lines. You can see that this one is behind this one, and the one that I'm drawing now is behind the second building I drew. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say draw about 6 buildings. Don't draw more than 6, or it starts to get a little confusing when you go to color and add all the windows and doors and stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe one more. I'll make this one pretty big. Way back there, and it looks like it's going behind the tree. See how that looks like it's behind the tree? Now, as far as windows go and doors, you can make them the shapes you want, but I'm going to go with a traditional looking door. Doors that are rectangular and have a little dot for a doorknob are pretty easy to draw. As far as the windows go, you can decide what kind of windows you want, but I'm going to do some simple shapes like rectangles, squares, and circles. You can use little lines between your windows to divide them up into smaller shapes. Look at this. I'm just going to go ahead and put in what are called horizontal lines, ones that go side to side, and that will be my one building. Now, when you go to color, you can make it as colorful as you'd like. You can make it have lots and lots of color, or keep it simple like an actual city. Most cities are not rainbow looking. although it is a lot of fun if you would like to make it more colorful. That being said, a lot of windows in cities are not circular, but I made mine circles, and if you want to make yours circles, you can. Pretty easy stuff. I hope yours is turning out okay. Now, if you want to have some fun with weird shapes on your windows, you can. You can see this one is more of like an imagination kind of a building. When you go to color it in, make sure to play around with mixing colors. You can see I've played around with mixing my colors. Put a background on it that is fun for you. Maybe some clouds, the sun, maybe some people in a boat or a duck or whatever you decide to put in your picture. Have fun with this, and I'll see you on the next video.